Hi, I'm Eddie C. of Purchase Rationale and the author of Trend is Friend. The date today is 7th of March 2023. It's a Tuesday and the time is 12:45 p.m. Malaysian time. Purchase Rationale rationalizes 15 reasons when considering a particular stock. A disclaimer first, though, that whatever I share here is purely information and education only. Should you decide to take action to buy a particular stock that has been discussed or suggested, please first consult a financial planner or a licensed broker. The stock that we are going to talk about today is one that I consider a comeback stock. Okay, it's a comeback stock because it was affected in the last 3 years during the COVID period because it is quite a purely export oriented stock, mainly exporting to the US. And now that the COVID period is over, so it's making a comeback. It's a it's a popular stock those days because it pays good dividend and has very good performance. Okay, it's a rubber wood related industry, and the company is called Lihen, Lihen. Stock code is 7089. Okay, let me get to the fundamental for a start so that you can see the valuation side of the stock. Okay, first it has a operating yield percent, earning yield percentage of 7.21, making a comeback, meaning that whatever differential that exists between the current market value and its intrinsic value, it should be able to be covered quite easily. And on the magic formula side, if you add the operating earning yield plus the ROIC percentage, it works out to about 23%. Okay, normally anything above 15%, it is acceptable for me to consider this as a good value stock, right? It on the acquirer's multiple side, which is determined by the enterprise value to the EBITDA ratio, is a very low 2.38. Uh, as I said before, anything below 10 is considered good value buy, right? PAC ratio 0.024. Anything below 1 means that this company has way to go in terms of growth, right? Pays very good dividend as always. Lihen practically pays quarterly dividend during their good times, and the even though in the last 2 3 years they still continue to pay a dividend of about 6%. All right, so definitely a very good dividend bearing stock. Cash flow positive, 113 million. Poitrovsky F score, understandable. Like I said, this is a comeback stock affected for the last 3 years, so it's making a comeback. Uh, so you should have to chart a bit of the F score, the Poitrovsky F score. It's a low for now, but should it continue over the next few quarters, increasing from 4 to 6 to 7, then you know that it's heading in the right direction. Okay, the Altman Z score is high, 4.68. Normally, the Altman Z score predicts whether the company is going to go bankrupt in the coming 2 years. Okay, anything below 2.5 is dangerous, but the Lihan has a good 4.68, so it is unlikely to get go bankrupt in the coming 2 years. A good market cap of about 483 million, quite low, below 500 million. But like I say, it was impacted in the last 2 to 3 years. Okay. Uh, Current ratio of 4.64, so meaning there is plenty of cash to manage if any debt, if any. All right. In any case, it's a net debt company. Uh, the net debt is negative 1.86. So this is a net cash company. All right. As indicated by net debt to EBITDA of minus 1.65. So meaning it has extra cash and a healthy, strong retained earning of 3.57 million. All I can say that based on record, actually Lihan Lihan is an investment grade company. It faces some ups and downs due to economic cycle because it's a purely export oriented business. So in the last 2 years, it was impacted business, but it is now making a comeback. But based on record, Lihan also pays very good dividend, almost quarterly. Okay, how about sentiment? Let's take a look at the current situation because for the last 2 years, there were no focus on Lihan, but it looked like Lihan is making a good comeback. Okay, so if you look at the chart right now, you can see that probably Lihan has bottom out at a worst period sometime in October 17 last year. That's the lowest, and then it starts its climb. So based on trend wise, you can see there are multiple higher low uh, forming, and currently it has broken the MA233 line, meaning now it is turning from bearish to bullish. Okay, there is also a golden crossover, and it's above the cloud. All right, so trend is confirmed, and if it is based on momentum, you can see that the price action has crossed the MA233 line. The candlestick is above the cloud, and the ROC as of can't see, hold on, as of November 25th, there is a golden crossover that happened, and it not the crossover, rather the ROC raised above the zero neutral line and has remained above the zero neutral line ever since last November 25th. Okay, so we can see actually right now today's candle is a long green candle, and we the entry strategy is what I call a squeeze breakout. Okay, it has broken the two previous high, and there is they are trying to there is a definitely strong resistance at 89 cent, and today it seems that it has broken the 89 cent by raising over the 89 and a half cent. Okay, so it's a squeeze breakout strategy, entry strategy. And should you buy at the closing price of 89.5 cents, which is the closing price of the 12:30 closing just now, with a target price of 96 cents, all right, at the apex of the impulse wave 3, and a stop loss at 86.5 cents, you will have a reward to risk ratio of 2.17 times. And the good news is that the what I call the bias intact strategy has also kicked in, because volume has been building up, all right, since November 25th at uh, the what I call the crossover, and also where the ROC breaks up above the zero line. Okay, volume has built up, and not only is there a volume breakup, that also indicates a price breakup. All right, so there is a good potential for it to hit the target of at apex of impulse wave 3 at 96 cents. Okay, so it's a good consideration to take a look at the hand, right? If you think that the idea that I proposed today and shared is informational and educational, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to smash the bell so that you will be automatically notified whenever I make a new video of such nature. Okay, remember to subscribe. When you like, it helps the channel grow, and when you share, it also allows others to who are interested in such kind of video and idea to watch the video as well. Now, if you do not understand some of the terms and words that I use here in this video, please ask a question, post a question in the comment section below, and I will try to help you to understand by explaining what I mean. Okay, thank you for listening and your time. Have a good day, and bye bye.